Bless you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the website. Learning how to
I can.
maintain and develop websites and stuff. And this is our Lunch Bites, where we do a YouTube Live on the first and third Wednesday of every month. My name is Amanda Lutz. Hello. With me is Sean Smith. Hey, Sean, how are you?
I'm doing great. Summer's going great. How about you?
Um, Summer's going.
Unfortunately, Mike is not here. I believe he's doing summer vacation right now, and
Yes,
hey,
I
all the
think so.
power to him.
Yes.
It's got to go and enjoy that.
Yeah. So, Mike, if you watch this later, hi.
We miss you.
We miss you. Ish.
Oh,
So we didn't talk about anything beforehand, Sean. Do you have anything that you want to bring up?
well, as we mentioned in the last time we did this, I have taken a full-time job, and that's going really well. And one of the things that I really like about focusing on a single site and a company that wants to do the best by their site is they actually care about accessibility. Like that was one of the reasons I got hired. And I'm just going deep into this accessibility thing. I'm learning stuff that I had no idea, and I'm going like page by page, component by component, and making the site so it's going to score 100%
Wow.
by September 30th or October 15th. I forget what the deadline is. It's around the time I go on vacation. So,
Through
but
the floor.
it will be with easily very close to 100%. There might be a few things that are stuck inside the rich text editor, and I've got a plan for that, but that's like redoing things entirely, making a content builder instead of just a rich text editor where you just drop everything in. Um,
Hmm.
uh, the previous developer didn't do a great job. That's all I can say.
They made decisions that you don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And when I say that, there is slight judgment there, but I also think about if I was looking at a site that I built 5 or 10 years ago, I would judge me.
We were
And
just questioning everything.
yeah, everybody's in a different point in their career, whether it's an agency or not. You could be new to craft, you could be new to development, you could be new to accessibility or any other things that need to be updated on your website.
Hmm.
So yeah, there was a hint of judgment in there from me, but it's also softened with like a little bit of understanding that hey, I was bad in the past, and I'm sure that future me will look at present me and say, "Oh my God, you had so much to learn."
Well, it's not even bad in the past because remember, we are, our target audience here is novice developers. It's not that it was bad and it's not that you did like a
Yeah, maybe
crappy
that's the
job,
wrong word.
but it's like, but you're always learning. Like, how long have we been doing this? And we're still always learning and picking up tips and tricks. And the industry keeps changing and standards keep improving, and we got to keep on top of all of it. So, I mean, everything is constantly in a state of flow.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, I've always, well, not always, but once I became aware of accessibility, it was one of the things that I really wanted to focus on and do a good job on.
Hmm.
And now I feel like I can. With some of my past clients, yeah, accessibility was a concern, but there was also a budget concern. They were a smaller company. There wasn't as much of a legal requirement to do it. Whereas right
Hmm.
now I'm with a large corporation.
Yeah.
They are well within the legal requirements to be accessible,
Yeah.
and they take it seriously. Like that was one of the requirements is that I knew about accessibility to get to qualify for this job.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean it's great that they're really focused on that, and yeah, I'm learning and doing stuff. So lots of fun.
Awesome. I feel like when we come back to doing stuff in the swing of things in September, when the next season of the podcast starts, you should do like an in-depth accessibility episode.
Yeah, we've got a couple on the site, but you know what? It's been years, so yeah, I think it's time for a change. You know, there's new tools, new requirements,
Hmm.
and yeah, just I think that's a great idea. We should definitely do that.
Cool.
So what is new and exciting with you?
Um, Nothing. I'm just sort of plodding along in the summer as my summers go. I find them weirdly hectic, having to deal with my kids' day camps. It's like a different
Right, yeah.
location every week, different pickup times, different drop-off times, communicating who's going to do what when. And the pickup time is usually like 3:30, which is
Yeah, these summer camps, I remember when my kids were younger, we always paid for after camp care.
mm,
Uh, but like, what do they think that it's gonna 3 o'clock? People don't have jobs, or this is
yeah.
the 50s and it's everybody's got like a stay-at-home mom. And I specifically said mom because I mentioned 50s. Like,
No, 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 I know. I mean, and I laughed because I am technically a stay-at-home mom, but I'm working at
yeah, but
home.
you still have client work and
Yeah,
like
yeah. No, I know.
and I was the stay-at-home dad at that time. My wife went into the office and I was full-time self-employed. Yeah, I still had to like make sure I took 30 minutes at the around the time I had to pick them up, go pick them up and come
Mhm.
back and like give them a snack, make sure whatever, you know. It's a summer camp.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's not charge more and make it full day.
Do not suggest to them that they should be charging more. They
I
charge a butt ton.
yes, yeah, it depends on the camps you go to. Yes.
It does, but I find so
Yeah,
this week in particular, he is with my mom in London,
nice.
but no, so that they're not just sitting there ignoring each other in her living room for the entire week. We still put him in a day camp in London. And you would think Toronto prices versus London prices, there's no difference. They are just as expensive in London as they are here in
Well,
Toronto.
just like in London, they own you. You need
They
to have
do.
your kid taken care of. You
Yep.
will pay through the nose for it.
Yeah.
So is mom charging you to drive him to and from work? I would hope not.
No, and do not put any ideas in her head either. Thank you. Yeah. So I find that especially at the beginning of August because the summer semester is wrapping up. So I've got like final assignments to mark and last work
Yeah.
sessions to go through and emails. God, just emails every day from just so many different students. And already I'm planning the September semester and trying to keep up on client work. And I don't want to do anything. I want to be outside where it's nice, but then I'm tired and lazy and I don't want to bother going outside. I always find that like when September comes and I'm back in my regular routine, I can actually take a breath and I can do the stuff. Again, it's just the regular routine. I find more gets accomplished when I'm in that than
Yeah,
this up
a
in the
routine
air.
is definitely easier. How old is your son now?
He's 11.
So
He's
he's
going into
going to
grade 6 in September.
grade 6. So depending on the school, that's a middle school, or it could be the last year of elementary school. They're random in
Yeah,
Toronto at
this
least.
the school that he is an elementary school that goes from like JK to 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And it's just down the
that's really
street.
rare.
Yeah, it's just down the street. So he for a couple of years now, he'll walk himself in the morning, he'll walk home after. It's
Yeah, well, that's what I was just gonna say. Like
yeah.
when my kids went into middle school, which for us was grade 6,
Hmm.
then they started walking home by themselves. The elementary school didn't have any requirements about an adult pickup or anything like that. So that'll make things a little bit easier. He might even like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out at his friend's house after and give you a break. Or, Mom, can we go to like the store and buy something and
The Duff Mall is just a block over.
yeah,
His
hang out
his
with
friends,
Jimmy and
yeah, his friends actually usually come here after school, which I mean, I like
that
being the house
that
the kids come to.
that's a different kind of fun also. I mean,
Mhm.
it's cool that your kid is happy to bring his friends over. Like My
Yeah.
son, he's 20. He's uh, every couple of months his friends go downstairs and it's movie night in our basement. I was like, I got a 20-year-old who comes to my house with his friends, and his friends come in with a six pack, and I'm like, great. They didn't even ask if they could do it, but you
But
know
one
what?
for you?
I didn't care. The fact that they were comfortable enough to do
One
it,
for
it
you?
makes me feel great.
One for you for the rent?
I, I almost suggested that, but I was like, no, no, whatever. I just looked at it. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, have fun, guys. I'll make you some nachos.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. So I don't, yeah,
Oh, Amanda has frozen. Okay, let's go into Slack.
I don't, I froze, didn't I?
You did
I
freeze, and I was
did.
just going into Slack to leave a message and say, hey, what's
No.
up?
I'm sorry. It's yeah. I'm trying to do everything today and it's not working. Anyway, so the client thinks that in order to lighten the load on the server, they need to remove all of the legacy media files. And I was like, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that's
that'll
gonna
lighten
help.
the load. It's the load is going to be more about traffic and caching on your templates.
Yeah. So I don't either. I
What?
mean, if the images aren't being called by a web page, then
Well, I there is one case where I could see removing legacy media being helpful is if you're at over 80% disk usage, like disk space,
yeah.
and because then your read writes slow down because there's not enough place to move stuff around.
I guess I can see that, but like they're hosted on WP Engine, which I need to look into it more. I don't know that they actually like limit the
Yeah,
space.
I would just check see what their account limits are, and if they're within 80% or 90% of their storage, then it might actually help. If not, then I would look at something else.
You know what? They wanted me to delete all the media files.
All right,
Delete,
done.
yeah. So I'm gonna, back it up and zip it up and make sure it's available somewhere. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, my day is spent going through hitting each page looking for. There's a couple of things I'm looking for in accessibility that I can edit in the control panel that was causing issues.
Hmm.
Copy paste from before. So I'm hitting up every single site page of the site, doing a scan, and fixing that because I last
If
week I'd
only,
gone through and got most of the template changes done.
if
So
only there was some way to automate that to like go through and check all of the pages.
yeah,
AI, maybe?
well, there is, but their problem is the live site doesn't have my template changes right now. So if I scan the live site automatically every page, I still see all of the old errors.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And that's the way the deployment is follows this schedule that we have. So work that I did last week is not going to get put out until probably August 20th or something. It's just a delay.
I was mostly joking.
Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, of course, like I don't know about automatic scan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just took you literally, I need more coffee or
Yeah,
something.
apparently, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, I tried using AI a couple semesters ago to help me mark assignments
Yep.
because for those who don't know, if you're new, I teach web development part-time at one of the colleges here in Toronto. And so for their assignments, there are some very specific things that I look for. HTML5 semantic tags, comments in all of the files, consistent indentation, like some really basic things like that. So I thought, wouldn't it be, I mean, looking for the semantic tags, like we only talk about like, I don't know, like 8 to 10 of them in class. So it's like, look for specifically look for these ones and tell me if this assignment doesn't have any of them. And
Yep.
it kept screwing up. It kept making mistakes. It kept saying, no, there's, they've missed all the semantic tags. And I'd be like, what about on line this? And it would say, either, no, line 8 has a paragraph. And I'm like, no, line 8 is a semantic tag. Like, look at the code. Or it would just be like, yep, you're right. I missed it.
Yes, good catch. You're
Yeah.
so smart.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, well, if it's, it's dealing with students and, not wanting to, because they panic so quickly. I keep reminding them, I'm a human. I make mistakes. If you think that I took off marks that I shouldn't have, just email me. I'm happy to look at it again. I'm happy. And so, but it's like they always seem to be in such a panic whenever they need to contact me that
Well,
I tried using it was, and I mean, it was a year or two ago, so maybe it's better now, but I don't trust it, man.
that's interesting that your students panic when they want to talk to you. Because I remember in university, even freshmen, that if there was I thought that there was a mistake with it, I would find my prof during office hours or approach him at the end of class and ask him if he had time to talk.
Yep.
And then I was like, I think there was, you just be polite. I think there was a mistake. I deserve more marks, or can you explain why I lost the marks here? Because I want to do better next time. What can I
Mhm.
do? And I know not every student did that, but I did it, and it wasn't that hard. And your students who are panicking, maybe they're not used to questioning authority, but it's going to be good for their growth to be able to do
Yeah.
that. Because
No, super.
you need to have the confidence when you have a job to question your boss.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to question my boss, but if I think that they're making a mistake or they did something wrong to me, I'm going to have the confidence to say, hey,
Yeah.
boss, why did you do this? Or why,
Or not,
whatever.
and again, it's not even like before when we were talking that it's not right or wrong, but you're learning. Even in this case, it's not like the whoever that you're
Yeah,
talking to, it may not be right or wrong, but maybe there's just a better way to do it, a different way to do it.
yeah.
Hey, can we talk about the benefits of looking at it this way? Yeah, yeah, I don't. Yeah,
And it can be applied to so much more than just work life. You need to talk to your doctor,
yeah,
and you're not confident questioning authority. Well, a doctor's a serious authority. You
yeah,
get pulled over in your car. Yeah, you need to be respectful and talk nicely to the cop, but you also need to be able to stand up for yourself politely. And all of these things are,
yeah.
you need practice at it. And I think a university prof it's not zero stakes, but it's a lot
College
lower than other stakes.
college instructor. Like
Sorry,
I feel like
college instructor. Yeah,
that's
but you know
even
what?
yeah.
College instructor, university instructor, it's
Yeah.
at the same level of your future.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. It's like you have to be your own advocate, right? And I think that some people are just really intimidated about doing that.
Yeah. Oh, for example, recent example of me being able to do something like that, and this is just for the younger people who might be listening, is uh, I take allergy shots to deal with my allergies and whatever. And I paid for the serum last October. Oh no, last November. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I drop in and I'd say, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on?" And finally, I called and I said, "Listen, I want to speak to the office supervisor. You guys need to be advocating for me because I paid for it via you, and it goes to this order goes to this company. I can't call them. I don't have their phone number." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you're right, you're right." And guess what? 10 days later, I had the serum
Hmm.
because they finally went in and called them and said, "Hey, what's going on?" Instead of just ignoring me, because
Yeah.
I escalated it. I think I waited a little too long, but you know, this is the things that you need to do.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I think ending on this positive note is a nice thing
yeah,
to do.
sure, sure. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and I guess we will talk to you again in 2 weeks.
Something like that. Yep. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, hold on, media. I always forget this part too. You know what? I'm just going to end it. I can't be bothered to find the media again in Riverside. Goodbye.
Bye.